Here I am with Kevin at Bike and Hike in Portland, Oregon, and I wanted to answer a couple of questions that were on one of my videos about the Montague bikes. And we were discussing online a little bit about the customization of the bikes and how I got maybe a little bit evasive about that and with the customers. And what I wanted to show here is a pretty major store here in Portland, Oregon, one of the significant bike shops, and there's a lot of them. You guys have been in business for about over 40 years now, right?
Yeah, 42 years. We started with our Corral store in 1971. That's where the founder of the business opened up his first location. It's still there, going strong. So, yeah, we've been doing this a long time.
And you guys service a sport mountain bike community, a couple of teams, local law enforcement and security people that do a lot of stuff. Although you don't sell the Montague line, you can definitely service them and work on them and customize them for where somebody might want different handlebars or tuning, or like we were discussing before I turned the video on, reinforcements for added weight. We were talking a little bit about custom wheels and hubs. If you want to maybe a little bit of that.
Sure. I think the first thing that we do is we listen to the client, because they're going to have wants and needs and desires, and they may be on track. They may know exactly what they want, but oftentimes they don't. So it's through a little bit of a dialogue. And it takes a little time to work through this process, but really what we are is we're bicycle brokers. Somebody comes to us and they've got a problem, we want to help them solve it. If we can't help them, we'll hopefully send them to a store or somewhere that can help them. And we certainly have the ability to customize bicycles. But half the battle is to figure out where they're at with their bicycle and where they want to be, whether it be changing the position or upgrading certain components. It all just needs to make sense for them. Because individuals, they embrace cycling at their own level, through their own choice. It's not our job, working in the bike business, to tell people how they want to embrace cycling. And a lot of our clients, they do loops in the cul-de-sac with their kids. Some people work on their bicycles. They do an 8.5-hour shift in a security department. Some people race bikes for recreation. Some people just use the bike to get from A to B. And we're here to help you out no matter how you embrace cycling.
Right. And we're talking a little bit about, as far as backpacking, camping, traveling by bike, how bike trailers can work a little bit better than putting a lot of luggage racks on a bike, right?
Sure. Well, it's certainly an option. Companies like Bob makes trailers, Bob Trailers. There are many other companies. We sell the Burley line. They're often seen around town hauling children, but they make a couple cargo type trailers as well. So again, it's a trailer is an easy option. It carries the weight, and your center of gravity is very low to the ground, so it's very stable. But sometimes a rack and the saddlebags will make more sense. It just depends on how the person's going to use the bicycle. Right,
and how much weight, and kind of like what we're doing that. And of course, the weight limitation on a bike, if somebody's doing that real crazy romping, stomping, stunt jumping stuff, then it has to be beefed up for that.
Sure.
But if a bike was built for that kind of thing, it's going to be a little bit more durable even on street riding, we would
Absolutely.
Generally say.
I mean, higher quality stuff is just going to be more durable.
Yeah. All right, and I'll do a little pan shot here. The Montague bikes that we sell, Portland Folding bikes, they use industry standard stuff. So, if you're talking about handlebars and tires and inner tubes and all that kind of thing, that's all industry standard stuff with the Montagues, and there's no major brand or store jealousy as to where you get it customized. And it's very normal to customize that stuff. And I'm going to post the address in the description on this. You can see these guys are upstairs too. They have a lot here. There's also one of the major surplus stores for the areas right next door to here, and then there's another place that does both new and used camping and backpacking gear. So as far as getting a bike geared up and customized for our survivalist clientele, this is one really good option. And of course, you can contact me through the channel for some special deals on a Montague Paratrooper like we were discussing before.